I'm Raven, and welcome back to the Journeyman Project Buried in Time. When we left off, we just got this first piece of the pyramid puzzle, and I'm a little worried about the sound of spears. Those spears had better not be operating right now. Okay, good. So I was going to say, if those spears have reactivated... What? Game. Please. Please, game. So... I do seem to recall that the spears, the skulls disappear when you save and load. But maybe if I just walk straight forward... No. Not. Okay. Well then. Let's just go back a touch. Good thing I wasn't just operating out of one save game, huh? Yeah, I guess this is before we went through. Copper key, medallion... Yeah, I have the skulls still. Alright. Step on in. Doot, 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 doot. Clip, clop our way down the corridor. Then we can go ahead and grab a piece of the pyramid again. Yoink.
This chamber seems to be set up as a prayer room.
Ah, yeah, we did that.
The god directly opposite his altar, but no signs of blood suggest that the altar is used in sacrifices, which means that it's probably used for more benign offerings. If I had a nose, I believe I would smell incense.
And I believe this will get us out. Alright. Right, now, when we left off, we were just looking at how we were going to get through into the other areas. Because whilst we have this obsidian block, we still need to get some sort of gold or coin, perhaps, for the wealth door. And we don't really have anything that's appropriate for the rain door. At least not. Looking at what I've got doesn't seem to be appropriate. And I'm thinking that we'll go back to the space station and see what Arthur has to say, as I believe that's the only area we haven't been to without Arthur now. I just want to find out if there's any interaction with the obsidian block currently. In fact, now that we're out of there, let's just go ahead and... It's a pyramid. Excuse me. Oh good, that does do that. And it comes back out of inventory. That's alright then. Cool. That is obvious enough. That's just kind of nice, because we're somewhat struggling in the other areas. Let's jump to Farnstein.
Man, the station looks like hell. Most of the habitat modules have been sheared off. The lab there also, down below. I'm just hanging by a thread. Amazing that I survived that hit. I guess I'm just thick-skulled. It's funny. I used to feel that station like a body. From inside, you don't get a picture of the damage. You just feel like limbs have been cut off. You try to twitch a finger and you get no response. It's kind of strange to see it like this.
I'd be quite fascinated to know, I mean, asking Arthur for help here, surely he's just going to tell us, because we've already done this. So I'm hoping for a sarcastic remark here.
Don't look at me. How'd you get there the first time? Look, if you run out of cheese, girl, just go back and buy some more. It's a tasty, fun treat for the whole family.
Brilliant. Yeah, smack.
Well, somewhere under all that ceiling foam is the door to, well, what used to be the hydroponics module. Nothing special, just your garden variety greenhouse. Garden variety... sorry. The doc used to spend a lot of time in here, gardening. It's all automated, of course, so I'm not sure why he bothered, especially the way he set up all kinds of lockout routines to keep me out. I got on his nerves, he said. I have no idea what he meant, but I got the picture anyway that he wanted to be alone. Come on, let's move on. Alright. The passageway has been destroyed, so the only way we're going to get to the biomass processing room is through the asteroid. We're going to have to hurry, though, because it's all in vacuum and your oxygen reserve isn't going to get you very far. You'll have to take the atmosphere mining lift.
Atmosphere mining lift, huh? True, because we have the override now, don't we? Assuming there's a keypad. I don't see a keypad.
Okay, the passageway is destroyed, so the only way to get to the sculptures is going to be to go through the asteroid. The airlock lift through this door will take us there.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
The airlock on the other side must still be pressurized. That's why this door won't open. I can put out an audio override code to bypass the safety interlocks, but the rest will be up to you. Here goes.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
An explosive charge? Cool. Well, at least that answers the question about getting access to places thanks to having Arthur with us. I kind of feel like we should probably go and pressurize the biomass bay, because that is one button that we need to do in atmosphere control, I believe.
These lifts weren't used too often. The atmosphere mining is all automated, so they're really only for maintenance. Doc used to come up here every once in a while, because it's really quite beautiful inside the asteroid, but it's such a pain to suit up, I suppose. Doc wanted to make this place self-sufficient, so he set all this up when he refurbished the station. It's a simple idea, really. You capture a large asteroid composed mainly of water ice, bore through the center, and set up a mining rig on a cable track. The ice is mined away from the inside out and melted at the junctions at either end, then pumped down to the atmosphere plant on the station proper. There, some of it's broken down into oxygen for breathable air and hydrogen for the attitude jets and backup generator. This is mostly why Doc decided to move the station into orbit near Saturn's rings. Here, there is an unlimited supply of asteroids, and considering the station's only supporting a crew of one, Doc would only need to replace it once every decade or so.
Fortunately, it's not pressurized, but there does appear to be a button here that will hopefully do it. Anything else in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Whee! Okay then, that was weird.
I know, it looks pretty scary, but don't worry. There's no gravity, remember? So as long as you hold on to something, you won't fall off. How How do you like the feeling of thousands of tons of ice balanced above your head while there's nothing beneath your feet? Getting anxious? Phobias creeping in? High anxiety? No? Oh well.
I don't think Family Guy had been invented by that point. It must be referencing something else. Any other comments? No? Cool. So I guess we can go in either direction from here. Ooh, what's this? Run mining cycle, run O2 extraction. Okay. Whoa, okay. Pull back shield to something. Emergency reserve. Oh, it's an oxygen station. Alright. Free O2.
This generates the gravitational field for the mass driver rings. A lot of ice shavings get caught in the inversion coils and melt, so there's a water trap built in. That's the purge valve on the right. There's also an oxygen reserve connection on the left in case a maintenance job takes too long or something.
Naturally. Alright, since we have all the air in the world now. Cool. Wait, could I have clicked on comment during that? It seemed to light up. Or was it just because I was zoomed in here?
That's just a plug-in controller that we use to test the mining program. It runs a simple mining cycle on one of the remotes.
Apparently. I guess this is all the same. Make it do a little backflip. Couldn't it just turn? I don't know. Well, at least that's better than just jumping out into space every single time. Now, if I remember from my diagram correctly, there's pretty much just the biomass place to go to across here.
This looks like it's in worse shape than the habitat wing, but really it's just the corridor that got hit hard. The lab was on the center section, though. It was sheared off completely, and had my studio, and Doc was in the lab when the shower hit. I don't think it got hit directly, though. Just the section of the corridor it was attached to collapsed, and it tumbled away.
Cool. I wonder if you can actually get across there.
So beautiful and tempestuous. I spent a lifetime staring down at that view, pulling back to see the intricate weavings of the storms, focusing in so close I could see the facets of ammonia crystals floating like stars in a sea of helium and hydrogen. It's been the inspiration for a lot of my work. I'm gonna miss it.
Just before we go and check out that little number. Another door very similar to the one the AI lab was. In fact, this entire thing looks a lot like the AI lab. Hey? Oh, come on, I still had like 40% of my oxygen left. Fine. Fine. Still, at least I was right. You do indeed need to pressurize the doohickey. In fact, I should get my directions out, shouldn't I? Okay, left, down, forward.
The passageway has been destroyed, so the only way we're going to get to the biomass processing room is through the asteroid. We're going to have to hurry, though, because it's all in vacuum and your oxygen reserve isn't going to get you very far. You'll have to take the atmosphere mining lift. This is pathetic. What am I going to do next? Hold a flashlight under my face? You know, it's pretty interesting how this station is constructed. In my time, we still have to worry about the cost of lifting mass out of a gravity well. What do you guys have, like matter transmission or something, right? Anyway, the walls of these connection hallways are basically lightweight Coramid fiber bags, honeycombed with little cells, kind of like bubble pack. They're shipped up folded, then pressurized with an expanding closed-cell foam, which makes them rigid and acts as a self-sealant in case of things like micrometeorite punctures. Coramid mesh, they're resilient enough to handle some of the bigger, slower objects. But, well, as you can see for yourself, what happens when it meets Lucifer's hammer.
Indeed.
Hey, I thought you were anxious to find your distortion ripple. You've already been through here, and the only thing this way is me. And frankly, meeting myself might not be that healthy. You know how they say the things you hate most in others are the things you hate in yourself? Well, this guy's beginning to get on my nerves.
That would be quite amusing, actually.
That always seemed to work in Scooby-Doo. That's me? That's not me.
Right.
So,
Oops.
I guess I haven't gotten rid of you after all. You just pop up in different spots, like whatever pops up in different spots. So, with corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job? What? Gage, be honest with me. Does my voice really sound that dorky? This is the station's power source. All those big Tylenols store the charge collected by the solar sails and distribute them to various parts of the station. I guess I'm looking at my end here. When that blue glow fades, so will I. Or at least one of me. God, I feel like a saved game. Look, you're running out of oxygen. The only way to recharge here means blocking off the way to get to my sculptures. I don't know why you're wasting your time here. Most of your oxygen supply is depleted, so you're gonna have to jump back to where we arrived again. And I thought I was being rescued. I'm breathing my last breaths here, and I get visited by Guido, the space family. Come all this way to tamper with my sculptures. What are you, an art critic?
No more comments, Arthur? Okay, forward. Down.
What do? Travel around space looking for derelict crafts you can terrorize the survivors by redecorating while they're helpless? What'd you do? Bring a spray can too?
Nope, apparently I've turned the wrong direction at some point. Docking bay.
If you're here to rescue me, fine. Just get on with it. If you're gonna add insult
Come
to
on,
injury by
there it
messing
is.
with my work, I can do without it, okay? Just leave me here to die in peaceful manner. What do you want? What do you want?
Damn it, where the hell's the goddamn console? I failed to follow my own instructions. Let's go back to the door. I'm gonna have to restart this, aren't I? Down, forward, right, up, forward. There we go. God knows if we can make it to the Uder place. Okay. Up, left, forward. Right, down, forward. And let's hope for the best. As amusing as it would be to go through the whole process and try and get to Arthur. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? I'm just too far away.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
The airlock on the other side must still be pressurized. That's why this door won't open. I can put out an audio override code to bypass the safety interlocks, but the rest will be up to you. Here goes.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
And maybe if the timer isn't counting down while this is all going on. Oh, this is going to be tight. All I have to do is get to the center station. Okay, is it to the left or the right? I think it's to the left. Can I catch a glimpse of it as we go up? Nope. Nope.
Oxygen reserve depleted. Additional oxygen processing advisable.
Damn, so close! Ah, so very close. Will that actually recharge my oxygen, or will I just suffocate? I'll just suffocate, I believe. I don't have any cheese girl anyway, what am I talking about? It'd be interesting if that was an oversight on their part. Not that I can actually do anything here. Load. Do. Right, I'll try not to cock it up this time. At least we won't have to hang around and listen to all the Arthur stuff. Which is kind of the main thing. I wanted to hear what Arthur had to say about all of this. Alright, no cock-ups this time. Left, down, forward.
Passageway has been destroyed,
Forward.
so the only way
Forward,
we're
forward.
is through the ice droid. You're gonna have to hurry though, because it's all in vacuum and your oxygen reserve isn't going to get you very far. You'll have to take the atmosphere minus.
Forward. Down.
Always seem to work in Scooby-Doo.
That's me? That's not me. So I guess I haven't
Forward.
got rid of you after all. You just pop up in different spots, like a whatever pops up in different spots. So is corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job?
Or maybe we do have to listen to his stuff.
Be honest with me. Does my voice really sound that dorky?
Forward. Right.
I thought it
Up.
was
Forward.
risky. Breathing my last breaths here, and I get visited by Guido, the space vandal. Come all this way to tamper with my sculptures. What are you, art critic?
Up, left, forward.
Travel around space looking for
Right, down, forward.
Terrorize the survivors by redecorating while they're helpless? What?
See you later, Alpha. Go, go, go. We can make it.
Too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
The airlock on the other side must still be pressurized. That's why this door won't open. I can put out an audio override code to bypass the safety interlocks, but the rest will be up to you.
Please do. Thank you.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
Thank you. Let's go! Okay, so the question at this stage is, do we need to mine using the little pad thing? Will it make any difference? I would wager that it probably does. But I'm still going to save. 50. Fun. Mining. Hey, where's the pad? Oh, damn, I turned the wrong way. It's a good thing this stuff still works. Yeah, sometimes lucky.
Oxygen reserve depleted.
Okay.
Additional oxygen processing advisable.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I should still have enough to get to where I am going. Engage. Alright. As we are here, fun. What is this? This is biomass, yeah. Biomass. Since we're here, I'd like to find out whether we can actually, in fact, throw ourselves into space. I'd like to think that maybe you've reached the other side. Does it work? Does it work? It does. Cool.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
No override this time, Arthur? Is this where we explode the charge? No? Maybe we can blow up some of those doors in the castle. Still?
This looks like it's in worse shape than the habitat wing, but really
okay.
the port got hit hard. The lab was on the center section. It was sheared off completely. Had my
Whee!
studio, and Doc was in the lab when the shower hit. I don't think it got hit directly, though. Just the section of the cord it was attached to collapsed and it tumbled away.